It's time for another episode of Let's Get Depression. As always, excuse the scruff. I just woke up and haircuts are hard to come by during these COVID times. This is the program that no one watches that highlights the trials and tribulations of being an independent artist. First up, and most glaringly, I'm in an abusive relationship with fucking Instagram. I feel like this is a sentiment a lot of other creators share with me. You never know when you're gonna get in trouble for something you didn't do, and then you're fucking gaslit into believing you did it because there's no one to talk to. They got rid of the report a problem button or like request review most of the time. I've had a few strikes against my multiple accounts now at this point during COVID. And they're like, oh, there's fewer reviewers right now because we're all at home working on our computers. Where are you normally reviewing these things? So they tell you they don't even allow you to request a review once you've been banned for nudity, even though you posted no nudity. I've had the most innocuous shit flagged for nudity that it's insane. I'll give you an example. I've had this flagged for nudity. I've had this flagged for nudity. I've had this flagged for nudity. It's shitty because you never know if it's like people picking on you and just mass reporting your shit, or bots, because apparently they've employed the use of bots to do most of the legwork for finding the naughty no-no parts on photos. It's also frustrating because they're very unclear on what constitutes as nudity. For example, if you're a woman and you're completely naked and you cover yourself like this, that arm touching you apparently constitutes as pornography. That's fucking silly. And they've removed some of my posts for, you know, a human body censoring the human body in such a manner. But they don't tell you either. They're not like insanely clear. That only came to light because a like pseudo celebrity got ban-hammered off Instagram about it, and she made a hashtag that went viral to like get some fucking answers. And then finally they were like, okay, yeah, touching yourself even with your forearm to cover yourself constitutes as pornography. It's like, well, then why the fuck didn't you state that in the fucking beginning? What's also shitty is if you have a blue check mark, are rich and or famous, you can get away with all of this shit with impunity. So I'm at this stupid fucking crossroads now where it's like I want to provide cool shit for you to look at, but I'm not allowed on this platform. My shit is being discriminated against. I'm following the rules as best I can, but they just make rules up out of thin air. But it's weird because they punish you first and then define it afterwards. It's if you leave a comment that has like some like edgy language in it or whatever, it'll give you a warning. It'll be like, hey, just to let you know, the comment you just typed shares some language with some other comments that got people in trouble. Maybe you want to review it? How come we don't get that shit for our actual posts? Instead, we get our work deleted and then blocked, if not deleted, off our entire fucking account. It makes no sense. This like punish first, don't even answer questions later thing is clearly not fucking working. Facebook is trash. TikTok, I'm not fucking 17. YouTube, the only shit that really thrives on YouTube is like people who spam post every day with like thumbnails and react videos, and Twitter is a shallow place, but at least they seem to ban-hammer people less often than Instagram does. I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do. I mean, my shit exists in a more corporeal plane than most art these days, in that I'm an analog film photographer and I'm a musician. I exist outside the internet, which is dope, but the internet's used for outreach and it's how I reach most of my fans and clients. And it's really fucking hard for me to safely use social media platforms to reach new people when I'm constantly being fucking punished for shit. What's more, they're like throwing everything at me now. Look at this new one I just got. Spam. You can see in the little thumbnail there's no nudity in that. But because I type out all of my fucking captions on my computer as I'm editing and then send it over to my phone to post it, I can read you exactly what's being called spam right now. This is my caption. So Instagram went on a tirade and changed their policy about boobs a few weeks back. A new policy said that any touching of boobs was deemed pornographic and will result in punishment. Now, any reasonable person know that simply covering for implied nudes isn't porn, but IG went nuts and punished a bunch of us as if we were a bunch of horrible troublemakers. Problem is, a lot of people got caught in the crossfire. Tattoo artists simply trying to show off their sternum work were being punished. Models and photographers were being punished for making innocent art, yet celebrities and French perfume ads had it and it was fine. It was stupid. Could this be what happened to me? Unfortunately, once again, it took a bunch of grumpy celebrities to make change. IG double-backed and said they'll adjust their rules moving forward. Unfortunately, for those of us on the bottom level here, nothing. No explanations, no reparations, still strikes against our accounts. I offer some insight as to why my shit's getting deleted for nudity, and then they ban me with that for spam. There's no fucking winning. There's nothing I can do about this. I can't show you my art anymore on fucking Instagram. I've already had 2 profiles deleted because of this. I've never broken any rules. Ever. And there's still just shitting all over my hard work. I'm making so much cool stuff and I'm like putting so much work into this and I can't show you guys. That feels fucking weird. I feel like it's like a jealous fucking partner being like, no, you cater to my needs only. And then you're like, oh, okay, cool. Well, you know, you can make money off my posts. You know, you sell ads every 3rd post and story. And like, no, you'll do exactly what I fucking say. You're going to post cat videos and memes and TikTok dances and overdubs of other people being funny and you lip syncing the jokes. Anyhow, I feel the depression setting in, so I think that concludes today's episode of Let's Get Depression. I have no answers. I have no ideas. I'm just going to keep on working on my book and my prints and my edits and my art galleries and my photo shoots and my music videos and my singles and my other recordings I'm producing for people and just hope an answer magically appears. Who knows? Maybe while I'm doing all of this work, another grumpy celebrity will come forth and incite some change on social media. Probably not. My shit's still going to be discriminated against because, I don't know, the female body is apparently something to be ashamed about, even when it's heavily censored. You know, how dare you? How dare you have a body? You were born with a body? Who the fuck do you think you are? Don't you know you're corrupting young boys' minds? You know, I'll allow videos of people being murdered on camera, slowly screaming and begging for help. That's allowed. But you dare show some midriff? Who the fuck do you think you are? You piece of shit. Corrupting the minds of our youth. They need to be watching murder videos like every good boy in America. Instagram is an American app for fucking sure with these priorities. Jesus Christ.